Yo, Haven, greetings. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. If you're not in a wonderful, magnificent mood and did not have a wonderful, magnificent day, hopefully you will be by the end of this video. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Haven, I just got up. It's 8:15 p.m. I was waiting until 7 p.m. so I could record and get this video up by 9. So we an hour behind. Anyhow, full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. Viewer discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. Yo, what's good, Haven? If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Haven, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we go up. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown a seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High is using you as a divine vessel to divinely support yours truly. Because it's all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, thanks, peace, and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the foundation, the channel, and my well-being. So if you would like to do the same, the links are in the description or the about tab on the channel. Cash App or PayPal. If you don't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? Your Haven, we on rotation 2. This is the brand new one. I got the other one in the fridge because it say refrigerate after opening, but I got it. This is rotation 2 so far. This is pretty minty, but I can tell the difference. When I consume this, I instantly start sweating through my, you dig? You know what I mean? You could just instantly tell, like down my back and my armpits, I start sweating. And you take these with food. So it's rotation 2. I don't know. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I do feel I'm not gonna say I feel the difference, but I can feel this thing doing its work almost instantly. Like I consume this with my coconut water. Like I said, I was intentionally trying to mix it. You know what I'm saying? The flavor's a little new, but it's pretty cool. Minty coconut flavor. That's weird. That's a little different, but it gets the job done. I start sweating almost instantly, things like that. So it's doing what it's supposed to do. Now long term, let's see how I feel long term. Now, has anyone been feeling the energy besides that? Like it's been a little meh, a little heavy. The energy's been a little heavy, like man, like get out there and recharge. You know what I'm saying? Connect to the ground, go sun gaze. Like if you have not been doing that, I don't know. I actually skipped out this rotation. I'm not gonna say I regret it, but in my head about it. But yeah, anyhow, yo, shout out CQ Kennedy, man, offered me a job. He said I got moved down south. I ain't got no people down there to stay with, so it's all bad, you feel me? Well, I got a feeling you trying to have me out there trap. So like, hey man, say man, I got it, man. Yo, nah, I'm joking, man. But anyhow, you know what I'm saying? Have some fun with it. It's a joke. I hope I didn't offend you. This video we'll be looking at, I don't even know. Crazy or something, I don't know. I've been talking a lot. We chilling. This is a chill one, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is a real chill one. I'm chilling. I'm in a chill mood. I just got up. I ain't washed my face or nothing. Feel me? Took a little hour nap. We here. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all see my hair? Y'all see my ether? Gotta look. I told you I gotta get a retwist. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we here, man. We don't let certain things stop us, man. Like, I know this looks a little wild, but I kind of like the natural look a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'm in a great mood. I hope you are. I'm feeling real calm and chill. Let's get it.
Wouldn't it be crazy?
Oh, wait, hold on with this shit. I'm saying we ain't even got it here.
Wouldn't it be crazy if they found 2.34 billion tons of neodymium in Wyoming? You know, a magnetic mineral which is pretty vital to computer technologies. Wouldn't it be crazy if Chariot Mining just found the first hard lithium deposits in Wyoming in the last month or so? Wouldn't it be crazy that while all these hurricanes are going on, there is a massive wildfire engulfing the mountains of Wyoming right now, which has burned over 78,000 acres. Wouldn't it be crazy if the media appears to be just ignoring the fact that there is this massive fire in Wyoming? Wouldn't it be crazy if Chariot's stock price has gone up nearly 40% in the last month? Wouldn't it be crazy if these massive fires are only 45 minutes away from Black Mountain, the main project of Chariot Mining Company? That would be crazy. Yeah.
I'm going up the steps in my apartment, and then I see this dude with a chainsaw. I'm like, who the hell he think he is, Leatherface? And he looks at me and he says, "What's up?" I'm like, what? So he comes out of his apartment and he's standing on the landing, and then he says, "Get off my property." And I'm midway in the staircase, and he starts revving up his chainsaw.
Nemok says she made it about halfway up these back stairs when the man began chasing her.
Oh, hell no, not today. Remember, I was wearing my time-mounted belly band holster. I took out my gun, and as soon as he started charging down them steps to me with that chainsaw, I shot his ass. His mind was gone. He didn't even realize that he had been shot. So he's chasing me around the parking lot, and as we're going around the parking lot, I'm trying to get a clear shot at him, and then I think by that time he realized that he was hit, so he took off running.
That man, 41-year-old Daniel Stewick, left the complex after the incident. The woman says he got back when police were there, and that's when they arrested him. She says it's no longer just a safety issue for her and her 5-year-old son.
I pulled my gun and put that hot lead up in him and put some on his mind that day. He ain't gonna be trying to live out his Leatherface Texas Chainsaw Massacre fantasies over here.
Stewick remains cited and lodged in the land.
Yo, I ain't gonna fuck. You gotta give her much respect, man. Fist bump if you respect her for standing up for herself, man. Anyhow, let's get it. Woo.
For my non-radio friends, nothing is connected to this tower. It's insulated. And that tower over there is the same way, but it is connected to 10,000 watts. This one is going to receive some of that energy. The ball on the right is ground, the ball on the left is the tower. Watch this. Who needs a radio or a welder?
They said, how can that reach from 2.5 miles away?
So many people in the mainstream media have said Pizzagate is a conspiracy theory. Pizzagate has been debunked. It has not been debunked. If it's been debunked, explain the code words. No one to this day, including John Podesta himself, can explain the code words in his emails.
Hey, John Podesta, can you please explain why you have children rented for entertainment for your adult hot tub parties? No one has ever explained why John Podesta has literal pedophile and cannibalism paintings all over his office and his home. Tony Podesta too. And then you look into the spirit cooking dinners, and you look into Marina Abramovic, who's the one that was conducting the spirit cooking dinners.
Nah, man.
Why are they going to spirit cooking dinners? Why are they sacrificing chickens to Moloch in their backyard? This isn't my words. This is their words. This is in their emails.
I'd be willing to debate anyone who thinks that Pizzagate has been debunked.
You asked me when did...
Y'all hear the wind outside coming through the mic? That's the wind outside, if y'all can hear that.
how am I getting additional briefings? That was the first and last time I talked.
So October 9th is the last time you have heard from the FBI at all?
Yes.
You have not got an update on the investigation to your personal email?
That is correct.
Matrix update, and this is obviously on this.
Hold on now, listen. Let's go big screen, because y'all know, I don't know which one, I forget so fast. You feel me? But while we talking about it, I could check in real time. But listen, one of these clips is copyrighted. I think we already went through it. Let me see. YouTube be acting funny at 4 minutes and 4 minutes to 5 minutes. So what is this?
That is correct.
Yep. Right there, that same clip. If you missed it, you missed it. That same clip right there is copyrighted. Huh. That same clip is copyrighted. We wonder why, right? If it's obvious, it's obvious. Anyhow, let's get back to it. You missed it. That's that clip right there. That's copyrighted. It's gonna get trimmed out at the end of the premiere.
Scripting, they won't affect you.
Right.
What was wild to me was how many people around the world were so hooked on this election, this fake scripted election. Like it mattered who won.
Right.
Oh, Donald Trump's winning. Oh, Kamala Harris is winning. Oh, Donald Trump's winning. Like, it doesn't matter. They are both on the same team. I've been saying this for the longest. It does not matter who won. It really doesn't. They both bat for the same team. And me saying how I knew that this was going to happen with Donald Trump becoming the president and the last president wasn't me trying to predict shit. I'm not one of those people, I predict in 6 months. I'm not one of those sort of people. It's just intuitive. It's so obvious. I knew this sort of stuff when I went down the rabbit hole when I first woke up. I was like, yeah, he will be the last president. It came to me. I didn't go seeking the answers. The answers came to me because the answers are within us. Oh, you know, so this has not surprised me one bit. And no one should fear nothing because every politician, every world leader in the industry, every celebrity are going to fall with their system. So it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go with another one. We talk about the dinosaurs on this. And no lie, there's a lot of strange stuff going on about the dinosaurs. I already made a video about this, but it's further down my timeline. So I'm going to come on here with another one. It's a lot of strange stuff going on about the dinosaurs, straight up. And some people don't even believe the idea that they were killed by meteors. Me personally, I don't even believe that they even look like this. I don't even say the dinosaurs even look like that. Maybe they weren't even real. Or this right here wasn't real. It maybe was something that looked like that, but those creatures did not exist. A lot of those big skeletons and stuff like that people be finding, or they supposedly find, are the bones of giants and stuff like that. Just think about it. Ain't no way these people finding these bones in this exact spot. You get what I'm saying? Then back in the day, the Smithsonian already dug up a lot of ancient bones, but they got rid of them and put them in the Smithsonian Museum, and people can't even go there. Or they put them in other places on the ground and stuff like that. But yeah, man, the dinosaur, man, nah. They trying to make them real, though. They in labs and stuff like that, trying to real life build Jurassic Park, straight up. But maybe they already have Jurassic Park. But this right here, bro, it was probably something like that, but there was more to these things than, you know what I'm saying? And also humans and all that were around with these types of creatures. These creatures maybe were real, man, but I wouldn't call them dinosaurs. I would call them land dragons, sea dragons, and air dragons. Straight up. Dragons and all that was real, man. But that's a whole nother video. That being said, we out here.
So that I got to ride real quick and I was going anywhere. Do you hitchhike with bare feet? In the summertime, yes. But not in the wintertime. It's not healthy to go barefoot in the wintertime. No driver's license, no identification. What about social security card? I don't have one. No. My parents did establish a social security number for me, and the card said not valid unless signed. So I never signed it. And then I studied the issue, and I decided to revoke my social security number. So in a way, you don't exist. Yeah. And I had a birth certificate, but there was a flood and it washed away. So I don't have that either. I don't exist in the eyes of the government, but I do exist in the lives of people that know me and my Father in heaven. I have no clue what happened to Titus. He took off somewhere out there, but I know I can call him, so let me just give it a shot here. Oh, hello. Hello, Titus. Hey. Hello, Peter. This is the office. Yes. So this is where you take all the landline calls? Yes. Yeah, that's it. So you got to come out of the house if someone calls? Yep. So why do you have the phone out of the house? You want the distraction? Yeah, like, if I'm studying my Bible or something, I don't want to be interrupted. I come out here to check messages, and when it's convenient for me on my schedule, I come, and then I'm going. This is how you get your water? Yes. I've got a little gutter on the back of this shed here, and it just fills up this rain barrel, and then I just dip it out. No filter? Mm-mm.
No filter. I don't know. Listen, I don't know his source of rain, but we know our rain ain't no good. So absolutely not. We need water distiller, and we need that water to also go through reverse osmosis before we consume that thing. But he's pretty much off the grid, if you get the gist. That's the point of me sharing that clip. Let's get it. I think we've seen that before, if I'm not mistaken.
Hold up, what? What is going on here? This is apparently Martha the haunted doll, and there's legit bones in her, so no wonder she's haunted. If she was made with bones in her, yeah, that's a haunted doll. Do people not watch horror movies? You know what? If she disappears, we know it was this doll.
But why you even playing them kind of games is my thing. Like, what are you doing?
I received a very powerful download in regards to how the chosen ones will eradicate this system. Most of us are going to be meeting up and destroying this system in the astral realm, all right? And it may sound crazy to those that aren't tapped in, but the reason why they say the revolution will not be televised is because it's going to happen in the astral plane. There already have been multiple gods and goddesses having the same exact dreams of chosen ones actually fighting the military or actually being in some type of combat, all right, or nefarious beings actually approaching them. All right, and everyone, you know, a lot of people have been having the same exact dream, and it's not a coincidence. What's going to happen is as we elevate in consciousness and as the frequency of the planet increase, we're going to have the ability of doing this at will. All right, a lot of the chosen ones are going to have the ability of holding meetings in the astral realm. We're going to have the ability of actually collapsing a lot of this nefarious system and this infrastructure right from the astral plane. From now on, when you lay down, all right, when you go to bed at night, I want you to set your intention on meeting up with the collective, meeting up with the gods and goddesses and destroying this system. All right, this is what you set your attention on. If enough of us do this, all right, when we go down and we go to sleep at night, if enough of us lay down with the intention of going to sleep and actually envisioning, meeting and communing with the gods and goddesses to destroy this nefarious infrastructure, I guarantee at that particular point in time, we would desecrate this system from the astral plane. We all have the ability of leaving our body. We leave our body all the time. All right, it's just about knowing that you're in a theta frequency, which is that vibratory state between 4 and 8 hertz, and then getting into the gamma frequency, which is 30 hertz. This is when you astral project and successfully leave your body. And as the frequency of the planet increase, more and more gods and goddesses are going to begin to finally experience astral projection or having these OBEs. All right, and for those of you that are scared of astral projection, remember there's a silver energetic cord that connects to your corporeal body. All right, no one can hijack your body. You can't get stuck in the astral plane. Death isn't real. Energy doesn't die. All right, you have been indoctrinated to fear these things. You have to remember, you astral project, you are traveling all the time. It's nothing to fear. Remove the fear. It keeps you in the root chakra. This is how we will collapse this infrastructure, all right? Trust me. All of this will materialize in a third dimensional construct as well, all right? We will develop these abilities like Simeon Toko had when he said many more will return like us. But what we are going to be doing soon is collapsing it in the astral plane as well, all right? And I want to meet up with a lot of the gods and goddesses in the astral. And it's time for us to balance chaos and order and start to change this system. Now, I have had multiple dreams, all right, where I just pop up in a situation where I'm in these situations where gods and goddesses is fighting military and things of that nature. But now what I want to do, what I want to get to the point of doing is willingly controlling it, willingly meeting up with the gods and goddesses where 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or more of us will meet up in the astral plane and we would actually start wrecking shit in the astrals, all right? Because what you do in higher dimensional planes has an effect on the third dimension, on this third dimensional construct. All right, so if a bunch of us that are proficient in the art of astral projection can start actually changing things from the higher dimensional planes, and it can make it easier for the gods and goddesses that may not have the ability of astral projecting and things of that nature. We can potentially expedite the process of collapsing this system. You go to sleep tonight and you're laying down to your meditation music, all right? When you're meditating, you should be focusing on powering up. You should be focusing on activation of your cosmic light body. I want you to imagine your whole body being engulfed in purple energy, all right? Purple crown chakra energy is engulfing your whole body. This is what you imagine and while you're closing your eyes, all right? Imagine all this power, powering up all your trillions of cells, all right? It's just filtering out this crown chakra energy is emanating from your body, all right? And I want you to imagine all your cells rapidly receiving this energy and powering up, all right? And you elevating, all right? And as you imagine this, you imagine that all the gods and goddesses are as well, and the collective powering up, all right? And then once you start to do that, you start to imagine anything that you think is a problem is just an illusion, all right? As far as the bills, as far as anything in this matrix is just an illusion, all right? Then I want you to begin to synchronize your ancient memories, your ancient primordial memories, and turn them back on, all right? As you hear this clicking, it's just waking up ancient memories, all right? Like hypnosis. Remember who you are. Those few seconds right before you go to sleep are the most powerful in regards to your manifestation. All right. So for now, what I want all the gods and goddesses, the chosen and enlightened ones to do is put our thoughts to destruction of this nefarious system and activation of your cosmic light body. This is what I want you to think about. I want you to sit down and just fully think about that. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And as you inhale a new energy and exhaling out all the bad energy. And it's activating all your trillions of cells. As you hear this information, it's activating all your cells and waking up your ancient memories right now.
I do that when I meditate. And with the new, out with the old, for sure.
They coming online like that. As you hear that snap, it's waking up ancient memories, waking up dormant DEA. It's starting to connect. Your 12-strand genetics are starting to connect as you hear it. It's starting to wake you up. And when you lay down at night, and when you actually go into your sleep state, you're going to get into the theta state, and you're going to fully focus on destruction of this system and activation of your cosmic light body and meeting with the gods and goddesses and destroying this system. All the child traffickers, anything in regards to anything nefarious in the system, you're going to focus on it being destroyed. All the subterranean bases that they harbor, anything that they hold. All right, all the weapons for mass destruction. All right, this is what we're going to imagine instead of focusing on all the three-dimensional things that we tend to focus on and that we've been indoctrinated into believing. If you haven't gotten it yet, I highly recommend herbs like Blue Lotus for astral projection, as well as lucid dreaming. It's rich in apomorphine. This is what they utilized in ancient Kemet. Herbs like mugwort as well as Blue Lotus are great with helping you with things like astral projection. Mugwort was used in ancient times by Tibetan monks, and the Blue Lotus was utilized heavily in ancient Kemet. Both are smokable and can be brewed into teas. I do have the Blue Lotus as well as the mugwort leaf available on Holistic Remedies for Ascension, link in bio. I also highly recommend utilization of herbs like Hirataki for decalcifying as well as activating the pineal gland. This is the Ayurvedic herb that the deity Buddha is holding. All right. This is the plant that Buddha is holding. All right. And this has been known for its stellar abilities for activating the third eye chakra. I use the Hirataki every day. This is some of the things that a lot of people aren't aware of. All right. A lot of people aren't aware of different herbs that have the ability of opening their third eye chakra and allowing them access to higher ethereal planes. Another great elixir is ormus, all right, which is an orbitally rearranged monatomic element. Monatomic gold is phenomenal for activation of the pineal gland. This is also great for mitochondrial biogenesis in reversing the process of aging. Colloidal silver is also phenomenal. Colloidal gold is typically known for its anti-inflammatory effects, but colloidal silver is known for its antibacterial effects. Actually have multiple health benefits. Utilizing things like colloidal gold as well as colloidal silver and wearing things like copper bracelets, it increases your electromagnetic currency. By increasing your electromagnetic currency, you increase the strength of your astral body. This allows you to fly faster in the astral realm. This allows you to actually hold more memory as well, to retain more information in the dream realm. All right. This all goes into decalcification of the pineal gland and activation of the third eye chakra. I told you that wearing copper bracelets also protect you against electromagnetic frequencies. Sometimes if your electromagnetic frequency is disrupted by ELF waves, that can also make it difficult for you to recall your dreams. Crystals like shungite as well as orgone pendants, things like black tourmaline are also essential for EMF protection. But the most important thing you need for a successful astral projection experience is the right state of mind, all right? No fear, all right? Eliminating all fear, knowing that you are a sentient being, a conscious being that have the right to travel the astrals, all right? And not thinking that it's something that's demonic, all right? Not falling to the under the guise of religion, all right? As far as how they demonize astral projection. Once you start to realize that it's something you do naturally, and you take the mysticism out of it and stop mystifying it so much, and realize that it's just a natural occurrence, something as natural as breathing. Inhale and then exhale. You leave your body all the time. You leave that corporeal body. You aren't the body. You are spirit and soul. Once you realize that, then it will be so easy for you to actually experience a real powerful astral projection experience and enjoy it. For all high quality herbs and metaphysical products for spiritual elevation, click the link in my bio and visit Holistic Remedies, your extension to ascension.
That was long. Let's keep going though. That was long. Prana Mudra. Look what that means. Back on this, while that watch broke, that was on my wrist. Look what it means. Crazy. My hands is up, yo.
Now they doing some spooky ass shit to these
Yo, so tell me how I was in the supermarket, right? And I seen that. Now my thing is this, bro. On the box it says still water. We just saw what still water looks like under a microscope. So it's named liquid death. Liquid death. Don't be scared. It's just water. Still water. Called liquid death. Let's keep going on.
with death drinks that I think everybody should watch.
Inside this very warehouse sits the entire inventory of liquid death mountain water. Each can is about to be infused with real demons by a real witch.
What?
A lot of what I practice can be considered traditional witchcraft.
What you're about to witness is very real, very dangerous, and in my opinion, a terrible idea.
Absolutely not. We close all portals in our homes as we understand and overstand we are all sovereign beings. Evil is not welcome here, has no jurisdiction here, nor over us, has no power over us. So get out. Get out. Get out. We ain't playing.
We enter into the dark half of the year.
Absolutely not.
This
now
is
is
what
the
y'all
time of the dead. I ask you, spirits, those who are listening,
no.
I invite you here. I offer this water as a vessel for you to come into this world.
Now y'all take that information how y'all want to take it.
Bro. What? Bro. Did you hear that? I'm not going back because she just did a whole ritual on the water, but yeah, don't drink that, dog. She just said something along the lines of, I'm gonna curse this water and you could use this water to hijack vessels on the planet. No, absolutely not. Absolutely flipping not.
Y'all can think they bullshitting, or you better listen to everything that they telling you that come out their mouth. Now y'all let me know what y'all think about them doing spiritual things to them drinks in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. But if you want the method on how to get paid off of content creation, hit the link in the bio and I'm gonna teach you the method.
We are at the point, gods and goddesses, where everything we think about is manifesting way faster than it normally would, all right? Significantly faster. And this is primarily because the veil is so thin and dimensions are so close that literally you got to be very careful about the thoughts that you have, because good or bad can manifest instantaneously. This is the time that you really want to think about all the things that you truly desire and that you really want to manifest into your existence. Remember that we are electromagnetic tuning forks to the cosmos. One of the biggest components to ascension is realizing that everything that's been holding you back is other fragments of yourself that you need to strengthen. There's multiple versions of you. Some versions are good and some versions are bad. And some of the bad versions actually have been holding you back. A lot of people can't silence the mind and discern between the voice in their head, that primordial voice, and those other small voices, all right? MK Ultra, parasitic organisms, childhood trauma, those inner voices that are basically temporary voices from your subconscious mind that basically give you false signals. One of the primary components that actually makes people look outside of themselves is religion, all right? People have been brainwashed into creating the devil, some form of devil to basically blame for all of their shortcomings, all right? And this is at the point where we have to accept and earn everything that we actually have been doing thus far. Religion is rely on jinn. Jinn is that evil spirit. Anything that gets you looking outside of yourself is the distraction. Heaven is your higher state of consciousness. Hell is your lower state. This is why the anagram for hell is hill, which is your lower self, the lowest you can go. Continue to make sure you're getting out in nature, spending time in the elements, obviously getting in the sun. I highly recommend.
Yo, when I see things like this and I skip out on going to ground and all of that for the rotation, it makes me feel like crap sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Cause now like it's like, damn. Is it going to be sunny the next rotation for me to go ground? Is it going to be, you know what I'm saying? You heard the dude that was in the hills off the grid. It's not good to ground barefoot in the cold in the winter. So let's keep going. But yeah, that's just a good little jab, good jab to the jaw piece. Like, yo, you should have went outside type of. That's how I feel. That's how it feel when I see things like this and I skip out. Well, let's keep going.
And sun gazing and grounding. You also want to make sure you're taking time out to fast. A lot of people can't silence the mind because of genetically modified organisms. Your diet is a huge part of your ascension process. You are what you eat is not just some cliche term. There's a lot of individuals that consume genetically modified organisms, snacks, and processed food. These processed foods have been proven to have manufactured parasitic organisms. There have been several videos of people placing Doritos and various other genetically modified organisms on top of a microscope. And when they zoom in with these microscopes, they can see small insects and bugs and things of that nature crawling on them. When you consume this, what happens is it gets in the colon, and at this particular point in time, those parasitic organisms begin to grow in your colon. Once they grow in the colon at that particular point in time, they travel through your neural network. From the heart into the brain. Once you start craving a lot of sweets, all right, if you have a huge sweet tooth, that's a sign of what's called toxoplasmic gonda, all right, or CNS. This is the biggest brain parasites. This is why I say a lot of your intrusive thoughts aren't your own, and this is facts. Most of the chosen ones are right here in America, and this is primarily why our food is so compromised in this country. You have to wake up and realize that nothing is by coincidence, that everything is done for a reason. Now, I also speak to a lot of gods and goddesses that are very interested in things like astral projection and lucid dreaming. And oftentimes when they can't enter those transcendental states of consciousness, they'll blame an outside force. They'll say they're being blocked. What's blocking you is your subconscious self is blocking you. All right. A lot of you actually have fear of astral projection and lucid dreaming, and your subconscious mind knows that. So you pretty much create a blocker for yourself. All right. From ascending to those alternate higher dimensional ethereal realms.
No, for sure. Now, hold on. Let's hold that thought. Because I told you guys my first time taking magic shrooms, my mind is like I set my higher self, or one of my higher aspects of myself, set a trap for me. Like, okay, you wanna play around, you wanna come through and you feel me? You wanna explore the mental, you wanna, okay, let's see if you're ready for these densities and all of that. So, right? It's like you set a trap, you set a fearful trap in your mind for yourself to scare you away from that. Now, if you can get through that fear, you are granted access to certain realms and dimensions and densities pertaining to, you get what I'm saying? I don't gotta sound politically correct if you know. Anyhow, so yeah. So I agree with him. Pardon me. I have a little, I don't know, but I agree with him. You do set up blockages for yourself. Your own conscious sets up blockages. Like, yo, let's see if you're ready for this. If you ain't ready, you getting packed up, hombre, type. But listen, I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks. Like, really big grace, gratitude, and thanks, because I wouldn't be able to do these things without you guys. As you guys know, I'm not currently employed, as well as these YouTube payouts don't be much. So I couldn't do these things without you guys. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks. Never goes unnoticed, really does help. And I love you guys for helping and caring about me and just being supportive. Let's keep going, though. Happy Friday, man.
No one can stop you, okay? Remember that you are a primordial being, all right? You only can stop yourself from venturing these planes of existence. Yes, there are astral police. There are alternate dimensional beings that actually want to prevent our ascension process. Yes, I have been in lucid dreams and astral projection experiences where these beings will come to me and things of that nature and would try to prevent me from actually reaching higher ethereal planes, but they can't prevent you from getting there. You have to remember, you astral project and you actually leave your body every day. If it's difficult for you to lucid dream, this is not just, it's something that you have to do within self. All right, you have to rewire something in yourself in order to have the ability of activating that prefrontal cortex or the activity in that portion of your brain. I told you herbs like Hirataki are phenomenal for decalcifying as well as activating the pineal gland. Consumption of chlorophyll will remove all toxic metals from the body, such as lead, cadmium, and mercury, and allow you to properly integrate cosmic light. Celtic sea salt has the most minerals, all right? Literally, if you get Celtic sea salt, this is just as effective as something like sea moss or a shilajit. Very effective, very high alkaline. You use iodized salt, they literally strip all of the minerals out of the salt, all right? Table salt has literally most of the minerals are stripped out of table salt, all right? So you should be using pink Himalayan sea salt or Celtic sea salt. This is also great to add to your spiritual baths, all right, for those that want to cleanse their...
I'll be using regular sea salt. I don't be having that Celtic sea salt. I'm using regular, traditional, coarse sea salt. I mean, if I need to do better, let me know, but let's keep going.
Filled. Sea salt is also something great for actually protecting yourself against malevolent spiritual forces as well. For some reason, they really dislike salt. Something about the crystalline structure in salt that makes low-frequency entities run. Also have been making you aware of the potency of monatomic gold, or ormus, which is an orbitally rearranged monatomic element. All right, this is going to be essential for mitochondrial biogenesis. All right, and this is basically the reversing of aging or sin essence. Biblical times, when they made mention of manna, they were talking about ormus, all right? Ormus in this original form is a white powder substance, all right? It is from gold. And the best way to cleanse yourself of all parasitic organisms is wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves. At that point, once you cleanse yourself of all parasitic organisms, it will allow you to begin to fast a lot more, all right? Methuselah only ate 1 meal every 3 days, all right? He lived to be 969 years of age. One of the reasons that biblical characters lived so long is because they believed in fasting, all right? They fasted. They didn't believe that they had to eat every day. We don't have to eat every day. That is tricknology. The more you eat, especially genetically modified organisms, the more mucus you actually begin to build up, all right? And this is what Dr. Sebi was talking about in regards to being alkaline as opposed to acidic. And I'm not telling you what to eat. I'm not telling you have to be vegan or anything like that. I'm just telling you to ensure that you consume high quality alkaline food, all right? Fruits and vegetables and things of that nature, and to make sure that you fast once in a while, all right? Even if you intermittent fasting. We've been brainwashed and indoctrinated into believing that we have to consistently consume food, all right? This is why America is so obese. All of the food and dense matter is actually blocking our telepathic abilities. The reason why you notice yourself being less hungry as we activate and rise to Christ consciousness is because your light body, all right, is beginning to activate, all right? You're switching from a 666 carbon body to a crystalline structure. And at this particular point in time, you're going to notice yourself needing less and less food. Now, for a lot of you that want to actually experience lucid dreaming, I also expressed that lucidamine is one of the most powerful inotropics that I have available on holistic remedies for astral projection as well as lucid dreaming, all right? Not recommended for anyone that's under the age of 18 or anyone that's pregnant or nursing, all right? This is very powerful. I recommend 1 capsule until you get used to it, and then obviously as you get used to it and build immunity, you can then graduate to 2. It's composed of alpha GPC, and it's very concentrated. It's vegan, all right? But this is very strong, and I have a bottle myself, all right? And I have utilized the lucidamine. It's not nothing to play with. It's strong, and it will basically allow you to get into that theta frequency. Now, for those that actually assume that they want to experience astral projection or lucid dreaming, I want to tell you that you want to make sure that you're not in the root chakra, all right? That you want to basically avoid all fear. Fear is something that has been put in a lot of people's mind, and they think they want to astral project, they think they want to lucid dream, and they don't realize that they're blocked by the fear, which is the root chakra. You have to ascend past that. You want to be in the heart chakra resonance. You want to be in a love frequency, all right? Some protection things that you can do if you are in an astral projection experience or you're in an etheric realm, you notice a low frequency entity. One of the protection tools I imagine is myself being a very bright luminous light, all right, because we are etheric beings, all right, and we are very bright beings. So if a low frequency entity ever gets in your area, you have the ability of imagining, like almost like a light dimmer, turning the light on real bright, and when you turn that light on, they can't take it, all right? That's one thing you can do. Another thing is realizing that energy don't die. all right, and that no malevolent entity in these realms aren't more powerful than you are. You have to take your power back and realize that these beings aren't more wise than you, they aren't more powerful than you, and that you are ancient, that you existed just as long as the universe. When you have those thoughts in mind and you realize that these beings that you are seeing aren't more superior than you are. Oftentimes, when we get in these alternate states of existence and we enter these realms, we assume that the entities we are seeing are more superior intellectually than we are, when we are really ancient beings and are always traversing these alternate planes of existence. We just don't remember it. As we continue to move through this ascension process, you're going to notice time is also speeding up. All right, this is one of the ascension symptoms because the planet is rapidly terraforming. So as we shift through dimensions, it's going to seem like, it may seem like the year may seem like 6 months. I'm telling you, this is how fast time is going to start speeding up. The star seeds are beginning to remember who they are, all right, and we are actually activating. All right, your children may start remembering different things and having peculiar dreams because we are all activating on the planet. All right, peace, love, and light to everyone.
Now, for the longest time, I've been wondering why the hell do we?
That segment was long. Ooh-wee, that segment was long, but we needed to hear that. Like I said, great scratching things because some of these things I would not be able to do without you guys. Let's keep rolling. Word.
Yawn, and why do we yawn consecutively after somebody else yawn? In a simulation, when you say the word yawn, it makes you want to yawn. So yawning has a scientific as well as a spiritual side to it, and both of them are deep. When you yawn, you're pulling in a big breath, taking a lot of air to your lungs with fresh oxygen. Oxygen hits your bloodstream and goes straight to your brain. That's why it feels so good when you yawn. Side note, have you ever looked at yourself when you yawn? It is not a cute sight. When you're tired or bored, yawning is like a natural reset button. Science says that yawning is contagious because of empathy. But I don't know if that makes sense to me. Say it's saying like, I feel you, I'm here with you, so I'm gonna yawn with you. Like a monkey see, monkey do type of situation. I don't agree with that. On the spiritual side, yawning is a powerful energy shift. Every time you yawn, you're clearing out stagnant energy. Like you letting in a fresh vibe, breath of fresh air. Think of it as like an energetic cleanse. People yawn together, it's like everybody's aligning on the same frequency. Pulling in the breath of life and you clearing out what does not serve you. The reason why you yawn because you hear the word yawn is because your mind is real powerful. Recognizes the word as being an energy shift. Knows your body is going to reset. Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you notice yourself yawning a lot around a specific person, you need to be mindful of that. That's your body's way of protecting you from the vibes that's around you. Something about that person's energy that you're not resonating with. It's like your body is resenting that energy and then gonna reset you. Like a defense mechanism or a reminder to yourself, don't get caught up in their energy. Stay grounded, stay focused. But on the flip side, you could be yawning a lot around somebody that makes you feel safe and relaxed. This is why it's important to get in tune with yourself so you can recognize which one is which. Yawning can actually reveal a lot about the energy exchange between you and others. Think of it as one of the subtle ways that spirit communicates with you, showing you what to keep and what to let go of. Like I always tell y'all, pay attention. Make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace, love, and light, and gratitude for watching.
El día está precioso, precioso. Sí, hasta el máximo.
This is a video from O2.
¿Cómo apareció de repente?
No sé.
No se aprecia lo que decía. Es algo raro que vemos ahí, pero no se aprecia que lo que es. Pero tenemos una ahí.
Ahí son
Gambici. Oh, Gambici. Skip so bad, like we get it. This music really blows. We can't barely even see this old school footage. Yeah, let me know if I should have kept this and never even put it up there. Cause what? Like what?
Ahí se hundió. Se ve, ahora se ve el barco. Ahí desapareció.
Because he's talking, the sound because he's talking. I just took that sound out. Godzilla-like creature seen Staten Island waters. I think this is a double for us. I think we saw this already without all them words and captions and all that. I think we saw this already. Pardon me. I don't know how reliable is this claim, but I think we saw this clip already without all them words. Oh, nah, ain't no way. Yeah, right. Man, I already been talking about this. Yeah, right. That's cat. That's CBA right here. It look cool, but yeah, right. No, they would have been talking about this. Like, granted, we know things like this may potentially or actually exist, but they would have been talking about this. Staten Island waters.
Aí pessoal, suposto lobisomem aqui de Petrolina, no caminho de Pedrinha. Tá vendo aí? Muitas pessoas dizem que é lenda, que não existe. Tô mostrando aí pra vocês aí, que é a pura verdade, ó. Viu? O bicho é muito feio. Peludo, ó. Até o pelo dele é diferente. Tá cheio de morotó. Você vê que é bicho de outro mundo, que nem os cachorros, nem os urubus, nem cachorro tá comendo a carniça dele, é porque tá fedendo, viu? E a pele dele é uma pele como se fosse de humano, a carne.
If that's a junior, how you think their parents about to react?
His name was Max Logan, and at 13 years old, he discovered a device that cost only $14 and could create pure energy. He called it electromagnetic harvester. And now people don't know what happened to him. I searched it myself, and some people say that he's missing. Other people said that he passed away with his mother in a car crash. Yeah, creating pure energy for only $14 is insane, so people think that the government came after him. But you can let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
This ball-looking thing was spotted in the sky over Great Britain just recently. What do you think this is?
No, hold on. Forget that ball right there, even if it's legit, whatever. But that dude, that young, you know what I mean? Even if they didn't unalive him, they didn't pack him up and put him and his mom somewhere and utilizing them for something else. But that's crazy. They probably hired him as a master engineer for something instead of killing them, but they want the world to think they killed him because the world just want to know, oh, how do you do this for $14? Can you teach us? Oh yeah, show us this tech. Nah, they're not letting that tech get out, but we'll hire you to do secret services and high technology jobs because you a smart one. You might be, but let me not go into that. Let's keep going.
I got an idea. Yeah, I got an idea, because I saw something like that before. Let me show you what I think it could be, and then I'll show you a longer video of the original object. This was pictured over the U.S. not so long ago itself, and I'm telling you, I gotta believe that's a drone. Looks like a drone to me. While technically it's an unidentified flying object, because it's flying, it's an object, and it's unidentified. I absolutely believe this thing's a drone. It's got lights on it. It's got seals. Yeah, that looks man-made to me. And this, from Great Britain, looks real similar. See how it's got the seal in the middle of it, just like the other ball? Yeah. So my question, if you decide to accept it, is, do you think that's a UFO, as an alien craft? Or do you agree with me that it's more than likely a drone? Let me know your opinion, Booshkies, in the comment section. Shabadoo!
I don't know.
Yeah, look at these houses on fire. These are big houses. Look at that. They are huge homes. It's gotta be celebrity homes.
Easier for us to do because for a while there the winds, this is what actually brought the fire into this neighborhood. We're kind of
makes you wonder.
That's from the west to the south, and that's what brought the flames.
Look how big these houses are.
Actually changing up once again, and now we can actually
look at that,
see
y'all.
the devastation, which is
kind of weird. It's in Ventura County, California.
On this cul-de-sac, 5 on the other side, all gone. So this
what do do y'all think? It's wild. They said there's more than 20 homes like that burning to the ground.
I heard him say, I think it was Susan said it earlier on, we've been doing brush fire.
The scary part of an awakening is when you realize that we are all living in a simulation. Everything's holographic. It's all a perception of our inner reality that is reflecting around us.
Lock the fuck in.
We are raised in a world where we are ruled by evil forces, where we are controlled, programmed, conditioned, brainwashed. Do you understand all of this shit was designed so that you never become who the fuck you really are? Do you understand that everything is designed so that you stay so fucking powerless and weak and brainwashed and in separation so that you never go on the path of discovering what we all are under all of this shit and under all of our shit? And as many of us leave the old earth and start becoming the new earth, which is a becoming. It's not just, I choose the new earth. No, you gotta do the fucking work to raise your level of consciousness, to raise your frequency, to become a being of oneness, which is harmony and unconditional love and harmlessness and gentleness and all of the
I need to go watch The Matrix again. The whole joint.
things that we've never fucking been before.
I was too young to understand and understand what was going on with The Matrix.
I did a podcast talking about how my ex-wife shot me. A clip of that video went viral. Here it is. Now, if you know that story, you know that I was holding our 2-year-old son during an argument. My ex-wife pulled a gun on me, shot me in the forearm. The bullet went through my forearm, grazed his forehead. Then she pointed the gun at my face and squeezed the trigger, and the gun jammed. God protected me. What you don't know is that I divorced her immediately. I got custody of our son, and she did 3 years in prison. She went on with her life. I went on with mine. Quick update, she just got arrested for murdering her boyfriend. It's all over the news. A Georgia woman was arrested years after the body of a man was found in an Alabama shallow grave.
Yeah.
Long story short, she found out her boyfriend was cheating, shot him in the head 3 times while he was asleep. All right, here's the moral of the story. If you find out somebody is cheating on you, just leave.
Yeah.
If you're in an abusive situation, just leave. And also, always stay prayed up.
Word. Yo, that chick is bugged out, man. We ain't gonna hold back. That chick is bugged out. Yeah, Haven, I hope you're in a wonderful magnificent mood. End of the presentation. I hope you enjoy, man. Full disclaimer, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Any and everything you see on this channel is merely speculation. View discretion is advised. Please do your own homework and research for proper discernment. Anyone and everyone who has ever sown the seed with me, it will be returned 100-fold as the Most High choosing you as a divine vessel to divine support. You are truly, because we're all about divine support. I just want to say grace, gratitude, and thanks, peace, and prosperity to you and yours. It never goes unnoticed. It really does help the foundation, the channel, and my well-being. If you'd like to do the same, links are in the description. Order about tab on the channel, Cash App for PayPal. If you don't know, now you know. If you've been here from the beginning, I send deep divine abundance, balance, harmony, love, prosperity, strength, unity, including authenticity. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the Haven, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can notify when we go up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Haven, I don't know, man. That's it. That's it. I'm so chill, like, I probably should have put more footage on this one, but I'll see y'all in the next video. Love and unity. Safe travel in the astrals if you're watching this before us.
I'm out in space, I'm flawless. I know slowing down, let's speed it. Taking off, I'm taking off. Buckle up, P2, intergalactic flow, a different one. The light year just to come catch up.